Hey guys, it's Dale with the insurance. Today we're going to be talking about an article that I hope is common knowledge. It's surely very helpful. The title of the article is "What Happens If You Don't Have Enough Car Insurance?" Right? So we've all been there. We're looking to save some cash. So instead of actually evaluating the limits on a policy, we just take the state minimum, right? I mean, like, we're good drivers. We're not going to get in an accident. If we do, we're not going to be at fault. I mean, you could basically justify it with a host of different things, but you take the state minimum and you hope to never get into an accident, right? It's not against the law, but we would highly urge you to reevaluate taking such low limits, right? And part of the issue is if you get into an accident and that limit is not enough, excuse me, then you're essentially self-insuring, right? So, for example, let's say you've got a liability, just liability, and it's a minimum limit of $10,000, right? You get into an accident, you're at fault, so you're liable. And let's say everything runs smoothly, your insurance company pays, but the car that you damaged is worth $20,000. It's totaled, right? So your insurance company pays up to that $10,000 limit, but then you're on the hook for that $10,000, right? Because at this point, you're essentially self-insured, right? The logical next question is, well, what if I don't have $10,000, right? Not many people just have $10,000 liquid to cover them for unexpected events like a car crash. Well, it then becomes a legal matter, right? And once it goes to the courts, you can be stripped of your driver's license. The person who owns the vehicle that you damaged can come after you legally to try to force you from a court's perspective to pay that outstanding $10,000 from our example. A judge may render you to sell off some of your assets, may force you to take on more debt. Bottom line, it becomes an exponentially worse headache than paying additional premium for additional limits, right? So the next time you're reviewing or contemplating what limits you should choose, think about kind of your personal finances, your driver history, your vehicle, the value of your vehicle. But we would urge you to take the higher limits. More often than not, it's in your best interest, and Lord knows you definitely would have wished you had done so if you get into an accident and your limits don't meet the need of the damage that you've caused, right? Hopefully that was helpful. Thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll talk to you next week.